The year is 1858, and the Sepoy Rebellion has come to its bloody close. The leaders, who have not already been killed, including Bahar Shah II, are exiled to Rangoon in Burma. The others, including Prince Dakkar, are rounded up and given to various sentences. Dakkar is the last to be captured, arrested at his palace in Okta, after an assault left his wife and 2 daughters dead. This is what is recorded in the mysterious island as is well known today. On this night, we are leaving the known behind and entering speculation. Jules Verne left a lot of open-ended questions, and I am going to make my own attempt to answer them. This is not a firm account, and you are free to disagree with me. This is simply my own opinion on what happened between the end of the Sepoy Rebellion and the day the Nautilus rescued Professor Aronnax. Dakkar was imprisoned on Rangoon with Shah. The reason behind this was that he was necessary as a figurehead for his kingdom as the British transferred control to the crown of Nautilus. The end of the rebellion brought an end to the East India Company. Queen Victoria took direct control, offering Indian citizenship equal to that of any other British subject. For the rest of her life, the Queen's favorite title was Empress of India, and she had a fascination with all things Indian. But for Dakkar, this meant exile in Burma, modern-day Myanmar, and he was treated reasonably well if what we know from Shah's time in Rangoon is accurate. He was well treated. Shah fell ill in 1861 and died in 1862. Before he did, however, he befriended Dakkar and assisted in his escape. The date was April 12, 1861. For the past 3 years, the former Prince Dakkar had been biding his time in exile. His experience was reasonable, all things considered. He was permitted to govern his kingdom in Bechuanaland, but a gilded cage was a cage nonetheless. So Dakkar made friends amongst the servants, making himself more personable by introducing himself as Nemo so as to avoid the issues of the Indian caste system. Among his closest friends were the Rajasthan citizen Samar and the former Royal Navy Marine turned rebel Raj. Together, the trio formed an unbreakable bond of friendship, bound by their mutual affection for each other and their hatred for the British. The day of escape arrived, which appeared as any other. Nemo and his friends managed to evade the British Guard sheerly by habit. Nemo had, after all, spent the last 3 years developing a routine from which he rarely deviated. This meant that his minders anticipated him in a particular area at a particular time. Nemo succeeded in taking advantage of this and joining his companions who had also given their guards a slip in a similar fashion. In a far corner of the compound nearest the river, urgency was paramount, as they had minutes at most before the guards would figure out the ruse and be on the alert. It was when Dakkar had only just cleared the gate that the alarm was raised. The 20 jailbreakers' calm walk became a panic sprint. It was fortunate for them that a ship was docked nearby. She was a 3-master named the Anemia. American flagged, she had the misfortune of being present in Rangoon this day, with much of her crew in town enjoying their local accommodations. The skeleton watch left aboard stood little chance against Nemo and his desperate men. Of the 20 that accompanied him, only 5 had any skill in sailing. Fortunately, their experience was also dual and steam-driven ships, and it was this which permitted them departure from Rangoon. The stars and stripes still fluttering from her stern, Anemia made her way down the Bega River's short stretch to the Andaman Sea, a sidewater connected to the Indian Ocean. Under steam power, the Anemia made a respectable 15 knots, and in a short time the coastline of that horrid prison was soon out of sight.